Look at this. Wait a minute. This is the beginning of our game when we just loaded up and there's a planetary archive. Oh, this is going to be a good run. I can already feel it, you guys. I can already feel it.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here. And this is going to be a survival playthrough of No Man's Sky Outlaws. So I haven't actually really started from the beginning of the game in a long time. And I thought, what better way to kind of go through, share some beginner tips, some things that I do on my gameplay every time I start a brand new playthrough. So hopefully you guys enjoy the series. Hopefully it helps you. Look at that. We already have rock lobsters on our starting planet. I love it. We might need to make him into a pet if we can. But this is going to be a fresh playthrough. We're going to go through and kind of hit all the story beats. I want to kind of just experience the game because we haven't done this since, you know, the Beyond update probably. So when you first start out, oh man, look at this. When you first start out, you're going to want to get either a cave or some sodium. And I went the wrong way as well. If you're looking forward, whatever way you're facing, that's where your ship is going to be. And your whole objective is to get to your ship before you die. So let's do that real quick. We're going to need to fix our scanner as well. Our visor is broken. Our scanner is broken. Everything is broken when you first wake up, but that's okay. Because we'll be able to get this thing all sorted out and good to go. Let's pick up some stuff here. We're looking for yellow plants or a cave. One of the two. Dihydrogen crystals are really good too because you're going to need to get some stuff for your ship. But mostly what you're looking for is yellow plants, sodium. And it's really hard to find one. This looks like a, yeah, this is a radiation planet. So that is one of the harder planets to start on because a radiation planet is a lot of yellow stuff. And so the sodium kind of blends in. There might be a cave over there, but I see some sodium right here. So let's grab this while we can. Before I, you know, start taking real damage here. All right, we have it. So let's recharge our thing. And this is not a cave. No, it's not a cave. It faked us out. It faked us out. We're gonna need these dihydrogen crystals to fix our ship. Anyway, what we're really looking for is ferrite dust. You need this to fix your visor. That way you can actually start scanning stuff. Or your scanner, excuse me, and then you need to make a visor, so you basically your binoculars. That way you can go out and look for stuff. So our ship should be around here. Let's see if we have enough. Do we have enough? We have 83 ferrite dust and only 21 carbon, so we have enough for our scanner. So let's scan real quick. 75. There you go. And okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're gonna need some more sodium, some more of those yellow plants. So let's, it should pop up as an S whenever you scan for items. I didn't see any. Oh, I saw some over here. Or an NA, excuse me, not S, NA. NA for sodium. Now let's recharge. Now this is all part of your tutorial in the beginning, so they want you to go through these steps. If you know what you're doing, you don't really have to. You can just kind of skip around and do what you need to do. I'm kind of, you know, kind of breezing through. Grabbing as much sodium as I can get. And remember, you can buy a lot of this stuff off the space station as well. So once you get deep enough into it, you're okay. Once you start making some money, you don't have to mine it as much as you do in the beginning. In the start, you're going to have to mine everything because you have no money. And, I mean, you just started, so you got to fix a lot of stuff. So let's make a visor. We're going to do this one right here. We need a carbon nanotube. But you need 50 carbon in order to make that. So let's do that real quick. Boom. So now we have a visor. So now we can see where our ship is at. If we look around a little bit. Oop, there's a mutant plant over there. We can't get that yet. Where is my... Oh, we're getting damaged. Okay, there we go. We're over there. If I was paying attention, I'd be able to see that. Let's pop in some more sodium. There we go. So now we're being protected again. And again, I mean, if you find a cave, that would be way more beneficial because you can hide in the cave, number one. The cave will protect you from the elements. But two, you find cobalt in a cave, and cobalt is what you use to make batteries. And batteries are way more efficient than sodium when you're first starting out. You can use a battery to recharge your hazard protection, and it's way better than sodium. And also, you can use sodium for other things, and so you don't want to keep using it for your hazard protection. You don't want to keep using it to help yourself. You want to use it to upgrade and to get other stuff going on, so you don't want to keep using it over and over again. All right, so there should be some oxygen up here. We're going to need some oxygen. So let's grab these oxygen plants. There's always an oxygen cluster right next to where your crashed ship is at. So it says let's grab this one right quick. Scenario, iteration, boundary, separation, failure, likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause, sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Okay. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Let's broadcast because now we're going to be compliant. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. So as far as I know, none of that stuff really affects the game. Like, you don't have to worry about your decisions changing the game in a very meaningful way. You might get a little bit more or less background, but you know, it doesn't really affect the game overall. Like, you're not going to get a different ending if you choose one or the other. So don't worry about that. It's more of just getting more storyline. You know, you'll learn more things or less things depending on your decisions. But hey, you know what? That's okay. It's all about your choice of what you want to do with the game. We're trying to get a whole bunch of ferrite dust. Oh no! We also need some carbon. Let's get in on our ship. Because when you're inside your ship, it actually protects you from the elements as well, so you can recharge your hazard protection. You know, and you don't have to keep using your sodium for that. Iteration online. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's connect our exosuit. We need to fix our ship now. Log. Unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Let's do it. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. So we need to fix our pulse engine and our launch thruster. So let's get that going on. So first things first, you need to put down your portable refiner. Missing components. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't looking for it. We need metal plating. So we need to make a metal plating in our exosuit. You can use that in your crafting menu. Press A if you're on Xbox or X if you're on PlayStation. And you get all these different things you can make with the materials that you pick up. So we need one metal plating in order to make a refiner, because we need to refine some stuff. Too close to Starship. There it is right there. Beautiful. So we're going to need to put some fuel in there. Let's put some carbon. And now we need to put our ferrite dust in there. And let's let it go. We're also going to need to get some more ferrite dust. Oh, we need to recharge our mining beam. There we go. We're also going to need to get some carbon as well, because your mining beam needs carbon in order to recharge. So let's do that real quick. Let's get some carbon. All right, I think we're good. I'm about to die from radiation, so let me recharge it real quick. Now we have our pure ferrite. What we also can do is you can put your carbon in here. We're going to need condensed carbon, but you don't need to do that yet. So let's actually fix some of our stuff to begin with before we get in here. So actually, let's jump into our starship. So we need to fix our pulse engine. We need a hermetic seal and metal plating. We can't make a hermetic seal yet. Launch thruster. We need pure ferrite, which we just made with our regular ferrite, and dihydrogen jelly. You can make dihydrogen jelly with those blue crystals we were picking up earlier. We need 40 of them to make one jelly. We have enough. So now we can fix our launch thruster. There we go. Boom and boom. Totally fixed. So let's back out. We fixed our launch thruster. Good to go on that, right? Now we need to get our hermetic seal and a metal plating. We can make a metal plating again from our build menu. You can go to metal plating. You need 50 regular ferrite dust. So let's put that in there. But we need a hermetic seal. So what are we doing here? Come on, let me activate this thing real quick. There you go. Sometimes it's a little bit buggy. You got to get in and out just to kind of activate it. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients are missing. We don't know how to make our hermetic seal. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires a hermetic seal. I need help. Come on, give me some help here. Recommendation: iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from a distress beacon cache. All right. So we need to talk to this thing over here and get our beacon out of it. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is this one, right? Yep, it is. There you go. Took it a second to catch up to us. As well as a distress broadcast unit, it also contains a planetary chart. Let's do it. So it gave us a planetary chart. And also, by the way, get these little damaged machineries. They will give you nanites, or they might give you an upgrade. It's a randomized thing. Most of the time, it gives you nanites. Every once in a while, it'll give you an upgrade. So we got nanites out of there. That's fine. I'll take a nanite. But, you know, I'd rather have the upgrade. So now we need to use our planetary chart in order to find our hermetic seal. So let's activate that thing. So it'll scan the area for your planetary chart. And look at that! There is a planetary archive next. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. We have a planetary archive over here? I just started the game and we have a planetary... Wait a minute. Look at this! Wait a minute. This is the beginning of our game when we just loaded up and there's a planetary archive. Oh, this is going to be a good run. I can already feel it, you guys. I can already feel it. All right, so we need to go get our hermetic seal from over there. On the way, they will throw a storm at you just to kind of show you what happens when you're running around a planet. So make sure you have a lot of sodium ready to go. I'm going to scan real quick. We need to grab some sodium on our way because the storm will get you. Let's grab the sodium on our way. We also need to grab some of this dihydrogen. Man, there's a planetary archive right there. Are you joking? That is so awesome. You can get a whole bunch of stuff from a planetary archive, including, you can go, if you have enough money, you can just go buy a ship. That's crazy. Let me get this up. Yep, we have a storm coming, so make sure you're ready. And I'm picking up my dihydrogen because you can make some life support gels with the dihydrogen. You mix dihydrogen and you mix your carbon, and you can make a ton of life support gel, which is really good. It's just like a battery for your hazard protection. It's way more efficient to use that rather than, you know, oxygen or anything like that. Let's get over there. There's our building over here that's going to have our hermetic seal right down here. So let's go. Also, I am playing on survival mode, which is a little bit harder than the normal mode. Your inventory is going to be limited on survival mode. So keep that in mind. Let's get going here. So my inventory is going to be smaller than normal mode. Let's get our sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate is more efficient than regular sodium. You need less sodium nitrate. But you can also use it, again, for building materials. I'll keep saying that. You know, it's way better just to use batteries when you get them. Starting out, don't be too picky because you just need to use whatever you got. Whatever you got around you. If you have a lot of sodium, use it. Let's get over here. We need to get inside before I die again. Give me this. Oh, God. Give me the carbon. There we go. There we go. And there is going to be a damaged machinery outside of it again. Let's grab this real quick. I never pick up the residual goop or anything like that. Your inventory is kind of limited to begin with, and so you don't want to take up unnecessary room. And the goop and the rusted metal, you're not going to need it. So why pick it up and use up space in your inventory if you're not going to need it? Let's grab this hermetic seal. Accessing archive. 6 out of 7 logs are corrupted. Entry follows. No one. I'm making this recording just in case. Leaving behind a hermetic seal in the fabricator. It might be of some use. Visor is damaged. Can't find my ship. Recover that hermetic seal. The log finishes and the machine whirls to life, speeding out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Yeah! Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation that I do now. Maybe. It sounded like it, and their visor is broken. We fixed our visor because we're cooler. And so we did that, but the problem is we need to get back to our ship, and we don't have any life support. So, why I was picking up all of that dihydrogen, if you look through your menu, you can actually highlight anything. Like, you see how it's grayed out? It'll still tell you what you need. Like, for a battery, we need 10 cobalt and 5 ferrite dust. For a life support gel, we need 20 carbon and 1 dihydrogen jelly. So let's make a couple dihydrogen jellies. Let's make 3. We can make 3 of them. And then now we can make our life support gel because we have carbon. We'll make 3 of them. There you go. So now we have enough. And what's better is 1 life support gel will fill up your life support 100%. So you don't need to use them all the time. You can just pop them whenever you need to when your life support gets really low. I like to organize my inventory like this. You guys can do it however you want. I always put my my battery and my life support gel over on the right-hand side. You can do whatever you need to. But remember, you got some technology slots. You also have a cargo, so you have all this stuff ready to go. Let's head on back to our ship over there. We're also going to head over to the planetary archive because that's pretty awesome. I still cannot believe we have a planetary archive this close to us. Are you joking? Holy cow. Let's see if we can find a cave, too, because cobalt, not only is it good for making batteries, you can actually make a lot of money with cobalt. So if you find a cave and you can dig up some cobalt, it'll help you out early game. You can sell it and make some money. Oop. You'll also find these plants that are laying around. There'll be random plants. Like sometimes it'll be wheat, sometimes sweet root like this. There's all kinds of different plants. You can get chili peppers. There are all kinds of different foods that you can pick up. And each food does something different. Like, let's see what the sweet root does. That'll increase my hazard protection. You see how I'm at 78% right now? If I increase it, 87, there you go. So you can use that as well for your hazard protection. You'll see there's a wheat up here. So you see it says heptaploid wheat. It's just wheat, basically, in my mind. There you go. Also, we fixed our visor, our little, our binoculars, so now we can scan stuff, like scan an animal, and they will pay you money for that. We just got paid 3,000 bucks for scanning that animal. I love it. So, heck, yes, we're doing good. I saw a cave over here, you guys. That's why I'm kind of running this direction. Oh, there's also a, oh, wait a minute! Buried technology outside of the ground. I love it. I'll take it. Always makes it a little bit easier. That's a buried technology module. We'll grab that. We could sell it to make money. Also totally helps you out early game. So I would suggest if you see one, grab it. Because the No Man's Sky is procedurally generated, sometimes things, they kind of like load in the wrong spot. Like that is supposed to be under the ground. And right now we cannot get underground, so that's why we shouldn't be able to get to it. But not a cave. How is this all faking me out? There's no caves around here? Every hole I see is not actually a hole. Good lord. All right. That's okay. We'll get some wheat while we're over here. Look, we got some rock lobsters over here. Oh, a grawberry and some wheat. And so you don't have to pick up these food items. You can if you want to. I would suggest, especially early on, use them because they will help you with your different meters, like your life support for that. Wheat also does your hazard protection, so use that. Boom. So yeah, there you go. So easy peasy, and they're all over the place. On different planets, on different areas, you always have food, so pick up whatever's around you. Let's keep going over here. In nighttime, it's really nice to see different materials. You can see the yellow spots. Those are sodium plants. A blue spot is my jetpack. So yeah, let's use this baby. Yeah. Love unlimited jetpack for a little while anyway. It kind of wears out after about 15 seconds. There you go. Boom. But hey, it's useful while you have it, right? Grab some more ferrite dust. You can never have too much of every... Well, you can, but I mean, early on, you want to get as much as you can while you're running around. It definitely helps a ton to get all that stuff. And don't forget your portable refiner. I'm going to pick that up. That way it stays in my inventory. Because if you leave it here, it's here forever. We have our hermetic seal. Let's install that real quick. Done and done. We are totally fixed. Now we can take off. Now let's land over here on the Planetary Archive. Love this thing. Yes, beautiful. Let me land. Come on. Did I just land on the ground? What the? I just landed on a random... What the heck is this? What kind of landing is that? I just landed on a okay, whatever. Whatever. Not too picky on that. I was hoping to land on a landing pad. That would have been cool. But yeah, you see, you can pick up fighters here. You can pick up different ships. Oh, man. This is going to make everything a lot easier. I mean, right now we can fly to the space station if we wanted to. Let's see what we got here going on. Come on. Give me some good stuff. Purchase blueprints or components. So this is where we can pick up some upgrades. Now, again, we don't have very much money. We just scanned one animal, so we have 3,000 bucks. That's not going to get you very much. You're going to definitely need to buy some stuff. But we can sell our salvage data that we picked up. Sell that. What else can we sell? We could sell our sweet root. We could get rid of that stuff. Anything else, you know, that you don't think you're going to need, I would keep all your basic materials, like your ferrite dust and all that kind of stuff, your carbon. Keep all of that. You're going to need that. All right, so now what we could do is we could buy some really good stuff here. We can buy some upgrade parts. Don't nearly need any of this stuff yet, but there is also a kiosk that we could buy some batteries and some life support gels from. So always, I would suggest getting these first if you can. Batteries, yes. Also, we're going to need some microprocessors later on, you guys. So if you can, buy it now. If not, you can always get it later on. Not a rush, not a hardcore thing you have to do. Let's buy. Oh, sodium is almost done. There we go. See, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. You can also talk to the aliens that are on your planetary archive if you're here, or a trading outpost. They will talk to you. You can learn words from them. If you want to request dialect help, they will teach you different words of the language. Like I'm on a Gek system, therefore the Gek will teach me Gek words. Let's do a Gek symbol. We learned the Gek word for Gek. Okay. Let's practice our language skills on him. We only know one word right now, so we can only practice our one word. Oh, we know Synth-Gek and Future Gek. Let's do the Synth-Gek. Let's see what he likes. He seems offended he doesn't like that word, so now my standing is decreased with them. He doesn't like me saying Synth-Gek to him. He thinks I'm calling him that, I guess. Let's practice the other word we know, Sales-Gek. They present me with a gift, yes. He gave me a gift. What did I get? I got a geode. Okay, I'll take a geode. They gave me some ferrite dust. I'll take that. I'll take it. Oh, yeah, we need to put our ion battery down here. That way our batteries are close to each other to the life supports. All right. Look at that light show. I love this. Okay. I mean, we can, if we wanted to, we could buy a ship. Like, this is what I would buy for Bob. Look at this thing. Beautiful. But I can't afford it. So if you wanted to buy a ship, you just talk to the pilot and just say, hey, I would love to buy your ship, if that was be okay with you. You have to make an offer on the Lifeform ship. And if we can negotiate the price, it is $17 million. I have nowhere near that much money, so I'm never going to be able to buy that. Well, not right now. There's no way in hell I can buy that. Sorry, buddy, but thank you. Thank you for offering. Oh, there's another one, too, right over here. Wow, okay. We got some heavy fighters in here. I like it. And then I have my weird fighter right over here. Landed on the rooftop. That's great. Oh, we don't have a launch fuel. Okay. Let's refill our launch fuel. We need dihydrogen metal plating. We don't have any of that stuff, so we need to get out and find some of that. So let me go find that. I'll be right back. All right, we should have enough now. So let me see what we need. We also need a metal plating. Let's make a metal plating, and now we can make our launch fuel. There we go. So now that'll give me 100% launch fuel. Loving it. Loving it. So let's get out of here. I'm in first person. Let's change that. Oh, let's turn. Now we don't crash into the planetary archive. Let's change this. I like being in third person. I like seeing my ship. All right, so the next part of the tutorial is we have to try to go to... well, we have to, test out our ship. So we have to go fast, go slow, do all that kind of stuff. So let's go through some of the motions here. Test flight controls. We have to use our boost. And while we're here, let's get some gold and silver and stuff from these meteors or asteroids, whatever you want to call them. Now we have to boost. There we go. And then we have a pulse drive. Let's use our pulse drive. There we are. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, now we have a message coming in. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. And it cuts out. All right, let's see what's going on here. You are not alone. Follow the... I don't even know. The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input the data, okay. So now we have a special thing, or special coordinates we have to go follow. Let's go see what the heck is going on here. Oop, it's on a different planet. Let's go over here. Let's go to this planet. Well, here we are, coming down, landing on the location over here. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we're gonna have to land here, and we have to figure out where it's at. So let's look up right around here somewhere. This direction. What is it? Oh, this is an Anomaly Planet. Oh, there it is over there. Yeah, look at that. We have a cool little anomaly, like, vegetation over here. Let's see, broken technology. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. Entry, no fuel. Failed to reach the station. Hazard protection is low. No choice but to go underground. Deployed a base computer. As well as the log entry, a signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Okay. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Yes. So now we know how to make a base computer and a terrain manipulator. We're going to need that terrain manipulator, so let's install that. So we need 2 carbon nanotubes and 1 dihydrogen jelly. So let's make those real quick. 2 carbon nanotubes, 1 jelly. So now we can totally build it. So there we go. So now we can dig underground. So we can get these cool buried technologies right here. So let's grab this one. These things are worth a lot of money. So you can always sell them, or you can use them to unlock base computer blueprints. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to be a base builder, you're going to want to have a whole bunch of this buried technology because it'll help you unlock all the components for that. But what we really need to do is, well, let's scan some of these animals. We'll make some money with these animals, you guys. Don't forget. If it will let me. There it is. We need to look around for copper. That's what we're looking for, copper. So is there a copper deposit? Oh, there's a cobalt deposit. There's a pyrite deposit. Buried tech, cargo drop. We're looking for copper. Copper, copper, copper. And we have some animals we can scan. Come on. There. Oh, come on. There it is. Oh, we have some salvage containers over there. No cobalt? Or copper? Excuse me, it's copper? There's some copper over there. And pyrite over there. Okay, so let's get some copper. We need some copper because we can refine that into... Oh my... Are you kidding me? There's beetles on this planet too? Holy cow, this is... I started out in the best system ever, you guys. We got beetles. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff. We have rock lobsters. Dude. But yeah, we need copper in order to make chromatic metal. You can refine it in your portable refiner into chromatic metal. So that's what we need to go do. So let's go do that. Well, here's our copper right here. Now remember, when you have your terrain manipulator out, it doesn't give you any textures. But also, you get this little orb that shows you how much you're going to dig with your terrain manipulator, right? So if you press left bumper and right bumper, or R1 and L1, it'll make it bigger and smaller. The smaller it is, the more resources you will get. All right, so you want to make it as small as you can if you want to get the most, like copper in this case. I want to get a lot of copper, so I'm going to make it really small. If you just want to get rid of something, like if you're building a base and you just want to get rid of like a big pile of rock somewhere, or you're trying to dig down deep, just make it as big as you can, get down there as quick as possible. So that's why you want to switch the size of your terrain manipulator. If it's smaller, you get more resources. Bigger, you just get stuff out of the way faster. So let's get some copper. All right, I think we have enough. So let's start refining this real quick. Let me put this refiner down right there. Again, you need to make sure there's fuel in there. So put some fuel. And then grab whatever you need. Like, I am playing on survival mode, which is a little bit more smaller of an inventory. Like, I can't get 9,000 in my inventory. I can only get 250. But, you know, there you go. It'll take 2 minutes to get to, 125. So while we're doing that, let's mine some more. We can always turn this into chromatic metal, or we can just sell it if we need to. So either way, let's get as much as we can. All right, we're doing pretty good here. We got 100 chromatic metal. We're doing pretty good. So let's actually stop that right there. Pick up everything we have and pop that back up. So now we need to make a base. So what I would suggest is get a base where you will feel comfortable, where you want to be. So let me go find a good location to make a base. All right, this seems like a good spot, right? I'm right next to, it looks like a transmission tower, I think, right? Yeah, this is a transmission tower. So let's actually go inside first. I just kind of flew around a little bit, and then I came over here, and I'm like, okay, this sounds like a good one. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. Basically, you can go find a crashed ship somewhere. 1, 2, 6, 24, 120. So it's all multiples. So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4, 24. 24 times 5 is 120. 120 times 6 is 720. Done and done. Now, don't think I'm a genius for doing that. I've done that so many times. They give you the same kind of basic responses. There's basically like a handful of different questions. So I've done it a lot, and I kind of know this by heart almost. So it's not that I'm a math genius, because I am not. Believe me, if you've watched me long enough, you know I'm not a math genius. But I'm able to memorize stuff. So we have a distress call over there, but we're going to make our base first before we get crazy. So make our base here. 30 chromatic metal. We had enough for that. Now let's talk to our base computer. No claims on this base, of course. Yes, let's get this. Now we have our archives available. And the archives will start giving you different blueprints. They will give you upgrades for different stuff as well. So storms sweeping across the planet, but construction supplies are low. Depositing shelter plans will be back soon. So now we have all these different things we can make for free. You get it unlocked from the get-go. And so they just want you to make some kind of a basic base. Doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to be anything really. Just make a basic little base for yourself. So we're gonna put some floors on the ground, and then put some walls up. And then let's make a doorway. Oh, we need pure ferrite. We cannot do that. So we're going to skip the doorway. And let's just make some more floor panels. We'll use those as a roof. So there we go. So now we have a shelter. We can kind of get in here and get away from the elements if we need to. So let's get what our base says. Come on, base computer. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925 follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby plants logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices beginning the search. So now we know how to make a construction research unit, which is awesome. Let's get this thing over here. So we need to put our refiner down because we need somewhere to put it. So this will be our base of operations for now. We also need to put some ferrite dust in here because we need magnetized ferrite. So magnetized ferrite is the 3rd level of ferrite dust. So you have ferrite dust, then pure ferrite, and then magnetized ferrite after that. We don't have any rocks around here, do we? And there's a storm going on, so let's get back inside before I get melted by the storm. We take our pure ferrite, refine that into magnetized ferrite. Now, how much do we need of our magnetized ferrite in order to get this thing going? We need 20 magnetized ferrite and 1 carbon nanotube. So let's make a carbon nanotube real quick. We should have enough for that. Yes, we do. And how much do we have? We have 15. We need a few more magnetized ferrite. So we're going to need some more ferrite dust as well. And again, you can always just go mine rocks for this, or you can buy it at the space station. You can buy it from the Planetary Archive, a trading outpost. You can buy it from a lot of people. Or you could, if you have the money, you have to have the money. That's the big thing, though. You have to have the money for it. Or you just go outside and refine it. That's fine. Go get a whole bunch of ferrite dust, and you'll be able to do this real quick. Let's get back in here before I die. Oh, yeah. See, no door. Oof, it feels weird, but okay. We only need a little bit more, so let's get this thing going. Oh, wait, let's stop it. Let's stop it. So now we can put in our pure ferrite and turn it into magnetized ferrite. Easy enough, right? So now we have enough. Now we can make our construction research unit. Let's pop that down. I always like to having it, you know, catty corner or cattywampus, whatever you want to call it. So, the diagnostic suggestion: user should recover salvage data, the buried technology. So we need buried technology in order to unlock all these other base, stuff like a teleporter, all that kind of stuff. We need to go out and find some buried tech now. So that is what we're going to be doing in the next episode. So hopefully you guys liked this episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm always uploading episodes all the time. And I will see you guys in the next video.